Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.
The topic that we are going to discuss now is reference fuel. So what is reference fuel? What are all its properties and unique significance? Let us understand one by one. So India has marked a significant milestone in its pursuit of self-reliance. How? By initiating the production of reference grade petrol. So we are producing reference grade petrol as well as diesel now, and it holds the promise of not only catering to domestic requirement but also tapping into the export market. But at present we are heavily dependent on importing these reference fuel. Okay, so historically only a select few companies primarily from Europe and the US provided reference fuel to India, but then now we have started producing it. And what are reference fuel? We are talking about reference fuel, but we need to know what reference fuel is. Reference fuel, it includes both petrol and diesel. It represents high value premium products. This is important. So it is high value premium products, which means its quality is very high. Okay, premium products specifically utilized for what? For calibrating and testing vehicles. So these reference fuels are used for calibrating and testing vehicles. Before it comes to the market, the vehicle has to be tested, right? So there these reference fuel are used. Okay, it has to be with highest quality, and this quality check or calibration is done by automotive original equipment manufacturers and institutions who are engaged in automotive testing and certification. Okay, so for them this reference fuel is needed. At present we are producing reference fuel in India itself. We are no more dependent on other countries for reference fuel. And what are all the features of this reference fuel? They have higher specifications than regular or premium fuels. Okay, and it includes various specifications like cetane number, octane number, flash point, viscosity, sulfur and water content, hydrogen purity, and even acid number. So all these specifications are there, very high standard quality, standards are there for this reference fuels. And what are all the benefits of producing reference fuel indigenously? First thing is cost advantage. The first and the most important thing is the cost advantage, because the cost of the imported reference fuel stands between rupees 800 to 850 per liter. Okay, because of its higher quality. Okay, whereas the domestic production is estimated to lower the cost to around rupees 450 per liter, significantly reducing the cost. Okay, so this is one major advantage or benefit of producing reference fuel indigenously. So this indigenous production of reference fuel by Indian Oil Corporation. So Indian Oil Corporation is the one who is producing this reference fuel in India now at present. Okay, so India historically depended on imports to fulfill the needs of the specialized fuels, but now Indian Oil Corporation has developed indigenously this reference grade petrol, where at its Paradeep refinery. So reference grade petrol is produced at Paradeep refinery in Odisha, whereas reference grade diesel is produced in its Panipat unit in Haryana. This is also important. So reference grade petrol is produced at its Paradeep refinery, and reference grade diesel is produced at its Panipat unit of Haryana. Okay, and this reference gasoline or gasoline is also petrol. Okay, so this reference gasoline fuel will be available in different forms. Okay, in different varieties, that is E0, 5, 10, 20, 85 and 100. And what are these E0, 5, 10, 20 and 85? They are different ethanol gasoline blends. Why are we blending ethanol with gasoline or ethanol with petrol? This blending is aimed at reducing the overall carbon footprint and emission from the gasoline powered vehicles too. So thus to reduce the carbon footprint, we are going for ethanol blending, and all these different types of ethanol blended reference fuels can be produced by this Paradeep refinery in Odisha. And then there is also reference diesel fuel which shall be available in B7 grade. in this Panipat refinery. And what is B7 grade? Diesel B7 is a fuel with added bio components of up to 7%. So here the 7 represents the percentage, and even here the 0, 5, 10, 20, 85 and 100 represents the percentage of ethanol added. Okay, so this is what we need to know. What else? We already saw it has many standards, many specifications here. Okay, very high quality specifications. In that we saw octane number, cetane number, flash point and other things. So what are these octane number, cetane number, flash point, viscosity, acid number? Let us understand. So octane number means it measures the fuel's resistance to engine knocking. So when does engine knocking happens? When there is uneven combustion, then knocking happens. Okay, so there must be even combustion, then only this knocking can be prevented. When a fuel has higher octane number, then even burning will be happening, or even ignition will be happening. So higher octane number signifies better resistance to premature combustion in gasoline. So only when there is premature combustion in the gasoline, this knocking happens, and this higher octane number provides resistance to this premature combustion in the engine. Okay, next is cetane number. What is cetane number? It indicates ignition quality of diesel fuel. This is very important. So octane number is for gasoline, that is petrol or petrol, whereas cetane number is for diesel, which is very important. Question based on this can be asked. So a higher cetane number signifies easier ignition. This is important. Next is flash point. What is flash point? It is the lowest temperature at which the substance produces enough vapor to ignite momentarily. This is important. Okay, so to ignite momentarily, the lowest temperature at which the substance produces enough vapor. Thus, that temperature is called as flash point. Okay, so flash point is the temperature here. Next is viscosity. What is viscosity? It is the measure of fluids resistance to flow. So it is a measure of fluids resistance to flow. Viscosity means there is resistance to flow. Higher the viscosity indicates thicker and less fluid-like behavior. So when viscosity is higher and higher, then it is less fluid-like and it will be thicker in consistency. Next is what is acid number? It is the measurement of the amount of acidic substance present in the oil here, either diesel or gasoline. Okay, so that is acid number. So this is the detail which we need to understand with respect to this particular